Comics and tortillas. I love comics and I love tortillas. Let's get into this book. We're gonna do the first part of this Chip's omnibus here. And it's gonna be the Urban Legends. Okay, I did not read the Urban Legends. I read his run, his Batman run. I never read the Urban Legends or the Batman Knight. So I'm gonna be going over 1 through 6 real quickly of the Urban Legends, and it has to deal with all about Red Hood and Batman's relationship, how they really need to hash it out, and they do a lot of that in this 1 through 6. We see a very damaged Red Hood here, mentally, emotionally. He's always angry, and we find out, we already know kind of why, but it goes deeper into this 1 through 6. I really like this part. We got a lot of flashbacks of him as a kid, barely getting into the business with Batman. I love this part because you get some of the stuff that we don't even think about. He goes into this room, there's a bunch of guns here, and he's all like, I thought you don't use guns. And he goes, I don't. I use it for ballistics to figure out what the bullet looks like if it hits this. It's just great. Like these little flashbacks add so much to the story that it's just great. There's this new drug that's out, and it makes everybody super happy, to the point where they're just, committing suicide, just doing random stuff. So Batman is going to try to figure this out, how to stop it. It's going to be Mr. Smiley. I never heard this character before, but I really like his outfit. Red Hood here, he's cracking down. He's doing it his way, and that's usually broken bones and bullets. Finds his kid. His mother looks like she's been overdosed here, and he doesn't really know what to do here. He's kind of like stuck, and he calls Oracle to help him out. Batman's here. He's gonna want to go try to figure this out. They're not talking right now, and so this kind of forced them to go together to figure something out. But in between, they just don't get along at all. And I believe, Red Hood here takes his kid under his wing. This kid loves it. He's calling himself the Blue Hood. Instead of Red Hood, he's Blue Hood. I thought it was great. He finds the father in this drug dealing where they distribute it and make it and all that stuff. And the dad's like a big time loser, right? And then he totally does this, right? He steps over a line here. A big line. This is the kid's father, Blue Hood's father, that he smokes, and then that Batman's not gonna like this. So I'm not gonna spoil the entire book. That's just the first chapter of it. But I feel that this book really shines between these two, trying to figure out how to coexist. A lot of baggage he has because of him and what he hasn't done yet, and I just feel like it has a really good beginning, middle, and end of this 1 through 6. I think you guys will really enjoy it. I think you guys should go out and, if you don't want to buy the entire the omnibus, which I think you should, but if you don't, they do have the Trade of Urban Legends Volume 1, and it's gonna be 1 through 6. I think there's 2 different stories in that volume. So I thought I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to start reading. Let me see if I can find it here. The Dark actual Night part. I think it's this part right here. Yes, so we're going to be starting. I'm going to be reading this, and then I'll give you guys a quick overview of that, and then it goes right into the Batman run, right after James Tinian's run. I like this is done by Greg Capullo. I like that. I love how Greg Capullo does the eyes and the nose. A lot of people don't like it, but I think he does a really good job. He's one of the best legends out there. So I'll be reading this soon. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like, hit the sub, and always keep on reading.